Hi guys, this is the summer most worn tag. I was tagged by Beauty X and I will link her channel below, as well as some others that she linked that have already done the tag, so I'll link those for you to go and watch below as well if you like watching this kind of thing. And I haven't actually watched any others yet because I don't like to watch other people's tag videos before I do my own, in case I want to say the same thing and then I want to change my choices because I don't want to say the same thing as somebody else. So I'm going to watch their videos afterwards, and the ones that I like I will link below. But yeah, I haven't watched anybody else's version of this tag yet, which I know is ridiculous because they've been out for a while, but again, I don't like to watch a tag before I've done the tag. So straight into it without the ridiculous introduction. Number one is my most worn nail polish for the summer, and I couldn't choose. It's between two Essie polishes that I got whilst I was away in March, and no, that's not true at all. One of them I got whilst I was away in March, which is cute as a button, which is maybe the nicest pink that I have, and I absolutely love it. It's just nice. On my skin tone, it's a really, really nice pink. I'm not going to say much more than that, get into kind of shades and stuff, but I really, really like it. A real nice candy pink. And the other one I actually bought on eBay after we got back, and it's absolutely short. And I bought this because Viviana from Viviana Does Makeup talks about it all the time, and it's just so nice. It's like it's kind of like an apple white. This is mint candy apple that I have on my nails right now, which actually Laura bought me. Thank you, Laura. And I thought these would be really, really similar, but they're not at all. If you see, mint candy apple is a lot more blue and a lot brighter, whereas this is just kind of a real pale, it's like Fiji but green, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Next is my most worn scent, and I knew exactly what this one was going to be, and it's Lady Million by Paco Rabanne. Absolutely love this. I'm sure you've seen it before. Smells amazing. Oh, it's just that sweet. It smells like Christmas to me because I worked in Debenhams over a Christmas period, more than over a Christmas period, but that's the main chunk of time that I was there. It was Christmas because obviously they do Christmas for like 3 months, and oh my god, I smell it every single day, and I used to spritz it on myself, and it's just a really festive smell for me, but I wear it all year round. It's just, oh, it smells so good. So this is definitely my most worn scent, definitely. Next is most worn hair product. I kind of thought about this a lot, and I thought, what would it be? Maybe the oils that I use, etc. And I decided that since I've had short hair, which has been the majority of the summer, I suppose, it hasn't really been like oils and products and things. I haven't been wanting to put them in my hair because I feel like it weighs it down, it makes it greasy and stuff. So what I've actually been using more than anything else is Batiste. I do like my hair oils, and I have spoken about things like that in separate hair videos, but because it is short, I feel like this is probably the product that I put in my hair the most. I was originally washing my hair every single day because when it's short, for some reason, it feels dirtier and greasier quicker. And maybe it's because you're touching it, I don't know what it is. So I was washing my hair every single day, which I know is bad for your hair. And so I've stopped washing it every single day, and I've been using Batiste more. So this is definitely my most used summer hair product. Next, oh, my most worn bag, I haven't got it, just a second. Okay, at the beginning of the summer, I bought the Zara, what was it called? Like an envelope kind of bag. It had a little twisty thing, and it ended up, because I put a lot of stuff in my handbags because I don't have a baby bag and stuff as well, and even if it wasn't for Milo, I always fill my handbags. And that bag was my last what's in my bag video. The strap was too thin, so it wasn't quite right for me, and although I loved it at first, over time I realised that it wasn't going to work, and so I've actually given that away to Laura now. I don't have it to show you, but that was probably my most worn bag of the majority of the summer. And about a month and a half ago, I got this from Topshop, and this will now be my bag for the foreseeable future. I love this. There's nothing about it that's going to kind of phase it out, if you know what I mean. There's nothing that's going to be, what do I mean? What are the words that I mean to say to you? It's got a long strap, if I want a long strap, which is the majority of the time that's what I would have wanted, but these short straps are actually long enough to go over my arm, so I generally just use that, and unfortunately it has just snapped. It's not snapped, but it's kind of broken this. It's like this. It won't even do anything now. It's really broken. And I'm tempted to take it back just because it shouldn't have broken in this time. And it is fraying a little bit, so just bear that in mind if you are considering buying this bag, because it is in stock right now. But I do really, really love it. It's just got that little bit of edge but it's also a really basic bag. It's not got any pockets inside, which is a bit annoying because I like to be able to separate things, and I do carry a lot of stuff. But it's a nice size, it's got thick, sturdy handles, so it's not uncomfortable to carry, and this will definitely be my most used bag of the autumn winter. But like I say, I did have that Zara bag that I wore for a lot of the summer. Okay, number 5 is most worn shoes. And I had to think about this because I thought maybe flip-flops, and then I realised the weather's not really been flip-flop weather. I've had some shoes for about a month that I've been wearing a lot, but they aren't really my most worn summer shoes. These are. I've worn these a lot. I didn't think they were going to be very comfortable at first because it took a long time for the backs to wear in, but they are actually really comfortable now. They're just kind of smart for flat shoes, but they were really, really, really hard at the back for quite a long time while I was wearing them. But finally worn in, and they were from H&M. I got them in the sale. I think I only bought them for about £7.99, and I think they were from autumn winter last year maybe, if not spring, I don't know, but they're not in the sale anymore and they're not actually stocked, so I don't know. But Primark do some really, really similar ones with pointy toes at the moment, and they'll be even cheaper, so if you want something similar you can find them in Primark. But these have been my most worn summer shoes. Number 6, most worn clothing accessory. Again, this was really tough, and I wanted to say jeans, but I have maybe a couple of pair of jeans that I wear all the time because at the moment I only have certain jeans that fit me after baby. And I bought some jeans new, and some of them I'm kind of squeezing into a bit at a time. So I have like my jeans that I wear all the time, and this is probably my most worn t-shirt or like other item of the summer. This. I have worn it in other videos, and it's kind of like an ombre thing with a dip hem, so it's slightly shorter at the front. And I got that from Romwe, and Romwe are actually having a sale right now, and I will link my blog post about that below because I did my kind of top 10 picks of their sale on my blog. That's from Romwe. And as an occasional fashion blogger, I do get sent things from Romwe, and that's why I have some things. But I've also bought things from Romwe because there's been lots of things that I'll look at and I think I don't really want to wait and it not be there. So I have bought things myself from Romwe as well, but I do get sent things, just as a disclaimer. And this was one of the things that I was sent, but I absolutely love it. I was looking for something similar for ages because loads of fashion bloggers had similar things. I think there was, I want to say Ghost Parties, that's not right. London Lip Gloss, the London Lip Gloss, had something like this on her Twitter profile for the longest time. And I wanted to find it and I couldn't find anything like it. And then when I saw this on Romwe, I was so excited. And they also did it, I don't know if they do it anymore, in like coral or orange colour. And I was so tempted to get that as well because I really like this colour. And I really like the effect and everything. And it's so comfortable, and I wear it off the shoulder and I wear it all the time. It's just one of those things that I just reach for because it's just so comfortable. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to get away with wearing it at work as well because it's just something to throw on over a little vest, and it's like wearing pyjamas during the day. And the next thing that I have, number 8, most worn foundation. I don't think you'll be surprised to know this is the Healthy Mix Serum. Now, I just would like to give an honourable mention to the new Garnier BB Cream Oil Free that I bought the other day. I'm going to do a whole separate video on it, and if you'd like, I would do a comparison between the original and the new. I have already done a blog post on it. If you want to see that, I'll link it below. But that is my new go-to foundation. Love it, absolutely love it. And if you didn't like the original one, you haven't tried the new one, try it because it's a completely different animal. But back to the Healthy Mix. Love this. Laura actually recommended that I buy this, and it took me the longest time to actually take her up on that and actually go and purchase and try it. And I bought this and the original at the same time, and I'm kind of flitting between the two at the moment. I can't tell which one I like the most. And now that I've got the BB cream that I love, they kind of might fall by the wayside and I may never find out, but I really, really like this. I have worn this more than the other one over the summer, and I've worn both of them more than any other foundation that I've got. The thing about this that's really, really strange is, and I mentioned this in the video specifically about this, is that you can apply it over a full face of makeup and it won't go cakey. It's the weirdest thing. I wore it to a day out in London with Style So Coy, which again I'll link her blog below. I wore it for a day out in London, and I took my whole makeup bag because I didn't know where we were going to go, how my makeup was going to last, and we were there from really early to really late. So halfway through the day, I noticed that my face was basically just melting off. and I reapplied my entire face without taking my makeup off. And then like an hour later, she was going, your skin looks really good. It looks really good. And it's this. I can't explain how that works. Most foundations, if you apply it over your entire face of makeup, they would look horrible. This is amazing. So I would definitely give that a go if you haven't tried it already. The next thing on the list is most worn blusher or bronzer. I'm not sure about blusher because I'm not very loyal to my blushes and I kind of flip between lots of different ones. So my most worn bronzer is this one. I was tempted to talk about the Milo's blusher bronzer blend, but you already know I love that. I don't really know to talk about it more. And this is awesome. I wear this as a bronzer. This is the only bronzer that I use, and I have Hoola from Benefit. I prefer this. I use this all the time. And yes, it smells like chocolate and it's amazing. And I've had this for a long time now, and I've barely made a dent in it. You can see, like, I've got a lot of this left, and I don't foresee needing to repurchase that for a really long time either. I think the next one is lip product. Again, if you've been watching me for a while, you will not be surprised to know that this is the Matte Factor by Miners, and it's in peach. Amazing. I would be wearing this today, but you know, I'm embracing the autumn winter today, as you can see. And you know, it just didn't go with my eyeshadow. I love this. It's awesome. This is something that I'll always have in my handbag. I probably need to get another one to have in my handbag so that I can have another one on my dressing table as well, but I love it. And I've spoken about it enough, I don't need to tell you about it again. Next one is Most Worn Mascara. This is tricky because it's Volume Million Lashes by L'Oreal, but the one that I have to show you isn't quite that. I bought the Collagen Mega Volume version when my old Million Lashes ran out because I thought that it was just going to be a blacker, voluminous, thicker version of the original, but the brush was completely different and I hated it and I just didn't get along with it at all. And it's the brush on the Million Lashes that I like the best. I can't say that at all. Blech. So you can see actually on the back of here what the brush is like. It's big, thick, bristly, massive brush. Some people love that. I don't like that at all. This is the brush from the original. And so what I did, why is it not focusing? There you go. What I did was I just stuck the old brush in the new tube so that I don't waste it. So when I run out of this, I'll just get the normal Volume Lash Million blur. But that's why it looks weird because it's actually two mascaras put into one. But I think the brush makes more difference to my lashes than the actual formula, so that's why I did that. And lastly, most worn eyeshadow. I would say the Naked palette, but I can actually tell you specifically my most worn eyeshadow, and it is Smog. And that's probably my most worn eyeshadow since I discovered it in the, I don't know if I got this in the NYC palette at the same time, the Book of Shadows 3, I don't know. But I'm wearing Last Call from the Book of Shadows 3 today on my lids. It's just kind of like a purpley, pinky kind of colour. Love that. And I think if I'd made my own palette, Smog and Last Call would have to be in there. Probably Mildew, which is like their version of, what's it called? The MAC little green, I don't know, I can't remember. But it's kind of like a greeny, kind of bronzy, what's it called? I don't know. So yeah, I've made my own palette. It would have those three colours in it. But Smog is my all-time favourite eyeshadow and it's definitely been my most worn this summer. So that is the most worn summer tag. I'm sorry if I dragged it out longer than normal. You know I normally do things like that. But thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please go subscribe. Check out the girls that I'm going to link below and subscribe to them too. And, oh, one last thing. You've only got till the end of the month to vote in the Cosmo Blog Awards. So even if you don't vote for me, don't waste your vote. Please, please, please vote for somebody because it's really exciting. And I don't know whether or not I'm going to go to the event at the end of it because I don't really know anybody. And I'm a bit weird about things like that. And I don't think I'll make a very good first impression. I think I'm going to meet people and they'll go, oh, I don't like her, let's stay away from her. And I'll sit on my own all night. But regardless, I'd still really, really like to see the outcome. And there's only till the 31st of August to vote, so I will link that below as well. Thank you for everyone that's voted for me. But like I say, even if you don't vote for me, vote for somebody because whoever wins will be very excited in the night. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I just realised I forgot to talk about my most worn accessory. Lastly, very, very quickly, it would be this, which is a BCBG bracelet that I got in Las Vegas, and I love it, and I wear that a lot, and that's my most worn accessory. So yeah, for those of you that are thinking she's forgotten one, that's what it was.